it's your girl Kanisha. Welcome. I'm so happy you're here. Today I'm gonna do like a really quick video, but nothing too crazy. It's late, and so I'm just gonna invite you guys to kind of get ready for bed with me, and we're gonna talk about some stuff. A quick rundown of my nighttime routine, my skincare routine, and what I do to try to keep my skin, fresh. And I do get a lot of questions about what products do I use. I've been getting that for years, and I try to tell people. So I think it'd be nice to kind of do a quick video on that. Plus, wintertime, your skin changes so much. I don't know if you're like me, where my skin gets really, really dry, and then in the summer it's like dry and oily. So I have combination skin, but in the winter it gets dry, so I have to try to keep it moisturized and whatnot. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna apply this mask that actually my mother bought this for me a while ago. It's the Dead Sea Minerals Anti-Stress Clay Facial Mask. It's not too bad. Like, they say to use it twice a week, but I don't do that. I try to get it in when I can. I do my, face wash and moisturizer, and I'm gonna show you guys that after, but for the most part, I thought it'd be kind of fun to do this while we chit chat about and what I really want to get into is the winter blues and how we kind of beat all that. So it's gonna be like a 2-in-1, and I'm gonna try to do it not too fast but not too slow because it is late. I don't even know why I'm talking this loud, but it's late, and it's a Friday night, and I'm feeling like I'm not gonna party. Trust me, I'm not gonna go party, but so yeah, so let's chit chat and get with it. Welcome to the K-Suite. So yeah, this face mask that I'm using, I was in the middle of saying, they say to use it twice a week and apply for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then rinse with warm water. So we'll do that while we chit chat. So yes, guys, and we're gonna just kind of dab it so that we can after like rub it in to our skin. It does get really dry, and that's when you've got to wash it off. So yeah, as I was saying, y'alls, it is the winter, and I don't know if you're like me. I think I'm putting too much, but it's okay. I don't know if you're like me, but in the winter, like it gets cold, it gets dark, people don't want to go out, and you just get into this mood, like sad. I'm saying like too much, but get this into a mood, and that's what they call the winter blues. And I want to put out a disclaimer that I'm not a doctor. However, I am giving you guys some tips on what I do to try to beat feeling moody, because I do get moody. I am human. So one thing that I do is exercise. And I won't lie, like this past week, I was feeling moody. And as soon as I started exercising, like once I was done, I just felt so rejuvenated and relaxed and stress-free almost, Another thing that's good is listening to music. Like, I find when I listen to music, my whole spirit just livens up, and I can actually, if you want, give you a list of songs that really get you bumping and feeling good. And even if you want to listen to something light, I like to listen to jazz. And if you really want to get into the self-care mode during the winter time, take a bubble bath, put on some light music, light some candles, and just enjoy, you know, some time to yourself, or read a book. I find reading a book really takes me into another whole world and you feel good. But do not consume yourself with just yourself too much. Like, try to get out, meet up with friends, even though it's cold outside, and just kind of try to enjoy somebody else's company, because that also helps as well, I find, right? So yeah, I think I've done a lot so far, so we're gonna let that dry for a bit. So yeah, meeting up with your friends, and if you can't meet up, don't just text people, call and have a conversation. Get some laughter in. And talking about laughter, if you really want to get to de-stress, watch a good comedy or some cartoons. Cartoons always gets me excited and happy. Talking about cartoons, I actually did subscribe to Disney Plus, and I must say, the nostalgia is real. Oh my gosh, like, things that just brought so much memories of my childhood. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to Disney, please do it now. So let me get into this discussion about the face wash and moisturizer that I use. So I'm gonna tell a quick story actually before I get into this. So yeah, I went into Shoppers Drug Mart. I was asking for, you know, makeup that I could use. I think it was like 20, and the lady behind the counter said to me, you don't need makeup. All you need is a good moisturizer for your face. And I thought, okay, because I didn't use makeup before that or anything. I was in my teens, not at all. This is so, I just want to say, this is so funny watching on video. So you guys are probably like, oh my gosh, this girl's crazy. But yeah, so I knew nothing about makeup or any of that stuff, and I kind of still don't. As you notice, I'm very simple in my videos with makeup, and hopefully I'll learn some stuff or two in my journey through YouTube. But anyhow, so the young lady said to me, don't use any, I'm not going to give you no makeup. I'm going to give you a product, and you're going to love it. And I thought, okay, sure, whatever. You are the boss. You know what you're talking about. And I must say, she was so right, because ever since then, I have been using this product for years. They changed like the look of their stuff, but it doesn't matter because the solution is still the same and it works for me. So what I use to wash my face, and although I don't do this this stuff every night, I do try to wash and moisturize morning and night. So what I use is the Neostrata Skin Active Repair Exfoliating Wash. So this is what I use. And sorry, the light is like kind of going crazy. That's what I've been using for years. So I pretty much douse my face in water, then I put some of this into my hand. It's like a foam. Just rub your hands together and just disperse it on your face, and give it a couple seconds, wash it off. Your skin will feel a little bit dry, but don't worry about that, because once you apply the moisturizer, it feels like brand new. So I'm going to show you the moisturizer, and this is what it looks like. It is called the Moisture Infusion Hydrating Cream. This is what they say is the Restore Solution. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the comments, the blurb below, so that you guys can check it out and get it, and if it works for you, great. So that's what I use. I'm so basic in what I use with skincare. I've tried a lot of other things and they just don't work for me. even a lot of natural products, believe it or not. So this is just what works, and I believe that you use what works for your skin, because everybody's skin is different. Ever since I was young, like as a teen growing up, my skin has been a combination skin, so it's between oily and dry. As a kid, my mother infamously rubbed my whole skin in Vaseline. I don't know if that's part of the secret that I have, but always Vaseline. So yes, and my dad used to laugh about it because he said that you could see me from a mile away walking down the street. And I used to hate it, so I'd go outside and rub it off because it was so greasy, but it worked. So yeah, I'm gonna wash this off, and hey guys, so I'm back now, and as you can see, I got to wipe the mask off my face. So once it gets dry and tough, then you just want to wet a rag and just wipe it away off of your face. So my skin is a little bit red because my skin does get irritated when I'm touching it too much. I did explain that in my last video. So yeah, one thing that I did also want to add to kind of trying to beat the winter blues is also taking your vitamin D. It's so important. I find that when you take your vitamin D, what do they call it? The sunshine vitamin. It helps, you know. So take your vitamin D, read a good book, pamper yourself, exercise, surround yourself with friends every so often, watch some comedy, whatever you can do to kind of uplift your spirits, you know, because it's winter time, and I know, and I live in Toronto, so winter is winter and it lasts a long time, so you got to keep the momentum going of just try to staying out of that funk, you know. But thank you guys so much for getting ready for bed with me. It was great. I hope you had a good time. I did. I'm ready for bed, and yeah, so I look forward to seeing you guys on my next video for the K-Suite, and have a great week.